Today it's Monday, September 1st, 2025. These are the parts from the LSD. First I sent it at the machine shop. I explained to them how many millimeters, how much the thickness I need to reduce it, alright? It was between 0.58 to 0.6 of millimeter. Not more than 0.6, not less than 0.58 of millimeter. That means if you're 58, 59 or 6, you're fine. They end up removing 300-400 millimeter only. They just clean the surface. When they came here, I told them that when you feel these notches here, that means you're okay, because I measured it before. You don't even have to touch these notches, that's why I didn't touch it. I machined by my own. Never mind. For this one, for the cover, I said I don't need more than 1.2 millimeters, not less than 1.18. Alright? So currently I remove 1.1. I have removed 0.61 from the down one. When I'm saying down, I mean the one that goes like this. Alright? With this number that has here. From this one I have removed 0.59, that this is the upper one. Comes like that. Alright? This, yes, alright, fine. Okay, I have a misfire currently. And from this one I remove 1.1. Why 1.1? Better to have some material to remove, if I have to, than to make it more loose. I'm gonna explain later on. Now, why 0.61 this one and why 0.59 this one? Because at the beginning there was some small difference between these two. Alright, and now when I put it here on the machine surface, and I check with the high speed steel and check it also with the dial indicator here, it's at 0, both. It doesn't matter, I know, it doesn't matter. This, it can be, let us say, you can remove 0.7 and from here you can remove 0.5 and it's gonna be fine. It's fine. You're not gonna change something on the life of the axle if it moves 1/10 of millimeter front and back. Alright, that's the thing. Here we have plenty of materials. I couldn't remove nothing from here inside. That means the 0.58 to 0.6 of millimeter that I have to get out. Thank you. I put some WD-40. From the number 4 place here, I supposed to remove 0.58 to 0.6 of millimeter, but I end up doing it here. Fine, it's hard, and me personally, I'm not gonna be able to machine it down there inside. All right, then. This is the upper with a spring washer, okay, and this is the lower one with this washer that I have it inside. Keep it there. Let me make one test to put it together, to put the stack together, to see how much it's leaving here. How it's working the LSD, all right, the specific one with the clutch. It's all rely on this spring washer. The tension that we're gonna apply to the friction materials, to the clutches, this washer, how much is going to be squeezed, this how many newton meters of torque you're going to need to break loose. What I mean by that, if you have more hard spring washer, like the one that's been provided here with a clutch kit, it's much better because you're going to have, I mean, when I finish and we try to turn the car here in the garage, most probably going to be like a welded diff. You're going to need some time to start, I hope not, but you're not gonna have very good grip here, the tires inside the garage. It's gonna be like a welded diff when you're turning. Outside on the street, that's better grip, and you're gonna warm up the tire, it will gonna have the difference. Alright, but it's all about how much the clamping forces, the spring, how much we're gonna apply to the clutch pack here. That's all in all. If you wanna see how many newton meters to break loose, you have to make an adapter. One goes here inside to pass from here out, the other one from the other side. One stationary, you grab it on a vise or you grab it wherever, and then with the torque wrench from the other side, you put, let us say, 500-600 newton meters, and then you see when it starts slipping. All right, 101 LSD with clutches. Now, what I need 1 to 2/10 of millimeter clearance from the new steel plate. Why? Because it's gonna warm up. As soon as it's gonna warm up, you're gonna have some expansion. So I want to have some space to go somewhere. You're gonna tell me even if it doesn't have anywhere to go, you're not gonna. It might deform the steel plate, the steel washer, the spring washer. Maybe if you overpress it, I don't think so. I doubt. But never mind. So that's the that's the thing. Let me make one test now to see, do we have the clearance, or I have to go to remove another 0.1 of millimeter from this flange, from the cover. And then we're gonna wash at the end everything, and then we're gonna put together with the diff oil. Yeah, not dry, obviously. Let me put together to see. Alright, after getting some measurements, it should have 0.2 to 0.23 millimeters room. Alright, just keep in mind that you see how thin it's the OEM plate. Alright, obviously this is gonna provide more tension to the clutch pack. It's more thick. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Now, let me wash it for final. Let me warm up the housing. And then going on the press, I'm gonna press this in. I'm gonna put all the bolts around. I am gonna press inside the top. And then I'm gonna remove 2 bolts, put Loctite, torque it down. And then the same thing again. 2 bolts, torque it down, again, again. All around. To stay in place. Yep, let's do that. Let's wash for final, and actually it's not dirty, I just have to put some oil. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, at the end you're gonna see it final, you're gonna see it all together. To close the lid, it took a little bit more than 900 kilograms and a little bit less than 1000 kilograms. Alright, it's somewhere there, 950 kilograms. That means this hat here, this cover, it's pushing down the clutches, all this pack, by approximately, let's call it 950 kilograms. 12 bolts here, 950 divide 12 bolts. Each of this bolt, it's holding 79 kilos. Alright, it's also press fit. Now it's the same temperature, it cooled down. Alright, now it's the time to torque it down properly. The M8 bolts with Loctite. First this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. I'm gonna go like X star pattern, sorry. Alright. Looks good. We're gonna see. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna make the test to see when start breaking loose the clutches inside and how many newton meters. We're gonna find out. Let me press also the bearings. I torqued down all the 12 bolts here, alright, and I was thinking that these bolts are here until you install the carrier in the housing, because after that, as soon as you're gonna have the bearings here, you're gonna have some preload. So it's not all the forces on these bolts, right? Yeah, it came through my mind. I said, let's put on the video. I mark all of them. I double check all of them. All right, now I need to wipe the color. I just make with a black marker. I don't care, to be honest. It sits properly. Yep, it doesn't leave any gap. We're gonna see that. I'm gonna see that also when I'm gonna install it. And we're gonna put the bearings, and then we're gonna spin it to see that's running through. It's the classic for all the differentials. After you change the bearings, even if I didn't open it, I'm just reading the ring to see that it's running through and it's not wobbling to have any headache. Lovely, everything went well. I mean, except of the clutches, but it's okay. A little bit machining here and there, a little bit massage, and it's fine. I have the same clearance. I make one mark every 90 degrees on the carrier here, and I'm checking the clearance every 90 degrees. And I have exactly the same, like before I open it, it's exactly the same. That means the ring, it didn't went near to the pinion or far away. Every 90 degrees, like I said. Happy with the preload. Now, let me put the cover back, the plugs, the seals, and then I'm gonna give it to the guys to install it. We're gonna have a video when we move the car. I believe that we're gonna be like a welded diff at the beginning, at least, and with the grip that we're gonna have here inside the garage with the epoxy floor, you know. All right, let's move on. Let's finalize the video. What do we have? It doesn't look that fancy, right? Yeah, I did spend time outside. What do you see outside? You see the axle seal here, this axle seal from this side, and you see the pinion nut, that's new. Intro is a pinion nut, new, pinion seal, three seals, 4 bearings, 2 for the pinion, 2 for the carrier, the clutches, alright, these are the old ones, and it had extra spring washer inside. It's the same thickness like the one that I installed, by the way. Alright, now, what I'm going to do now, just a second, come on, yeah, I'm gonna give it to the guys outside. I don't know if they have a time to install it, but I have loose the plug here, obviously, but the drain plug I already torqued it down, no need to do anything. Alright, it's empty inside. Oh boy. So ideal, we're gonna like to change the oil after 1,000 kilometers. After 1,000 kilometers to drain the oil to see that everything is fine, because we're gonna bed in the clutches, not the clutches themselves, the steel plates that we're gonna have somewhere, and we're gonna have to remove any debris, whatever we're gonna have there, like a break-in, as an example. All right, now if you're making 1,000 kilometers on a highway, you're not gonna have any problem because you're not gonna have anything inside, you're not gonna have any friction or something, because you're gonna be one-to-one, the inner wheel with the outer wheel, the rear left with the rear right. That's the point. But when you're in the city and you're turning left and right, yeah, you're using more the LSD. So that's it. Giving to the guys, and next video when we're gonna move the car to see if we're gonna start jumping. I hope don't break any axle, because it should be more tight than the OEM. It should have much more percentage on the lock than when it was new and when it was OEM. You see, this I'm not gonna apply the same forces like this. That's the thing. We're gonna see, we're gonna find out. If we keep breaking axles, I might open it and machine it a little bit farther to give a little more clearance, so to don't be so much, to don't squeeze that much the clutch pack. We're gonna see. That's it for now. Thank you very much. Over and out. Omar, I'm giving to the guys, whenever you have a chance, just only don't come anything inside. We're gonna block this area, we're gonna block the other area, the breather it doesn't have any problem. The plug here, it's already in place, just only it's not torquing down, fine. Thank you.